Congressional candidate Hung Cao made remarks about education at a back-to-school rally on Wednesday. Cao is a retired Navy captain who was running against incumbent Democrat Jennifer Wexton in Virginia's 10th congressional district. Cao vowed that he would, quote, take the political agenda out of the classroom and to, quote, take the teachers' union out of the school boards. The Republican Party has had an increased focus on education since school closures during the pandemic.
All right, hello, Virginia. What a wonderful day to send our kids back to school in person and unmasked. Something I learned as a young child as we escaped Vietnam, my parents taught me this very valuable lesson, that money and position in life can be taken away in the snap of a finger. But what can never be taken away is the knowledge that's in your head. That's why they strive to push us for education. That was the most important thing in our family. We strive for it, we sacrifice for it, and we reached for it. And that's what education is all about. It's opportunity. So I grabbed onto that opportunity. I grabbed onto the American dream. I grabbed on with both hands. I went to this small school that just started up called Thomas Jefferson High School for Science and Technology. We were the very first class to graduate from there. And half of my classmates are now being addressed as doctor. That's how brilliant my classmates were. I went to this other school called the United States Naval Academy. I got my master's from Naval Postgraduate School in physics. I went to Harvard, I went to MIT. But guess what? I paid back just every single dime of that education through my service to this country. I fought in Iraq, Afghanistan, Somalia, Pakistan. I went to the Balkans. I fought for 25 years in special operations because things like freedom and liberty and choice and where we live, those things are worth fighting and dying for. But you know what? When I came back from the battlefields, there's this old enemy that crept in, and I know that enemy. I know it from many names. The enemy goes through by socialism, Marxism, communism, and now it disguises itself by calling itself equity. It goes against the very fabric of our country, and I will not stand for it. And so battle lines are drawn. The battle lines are drawn, and the battlefield is our schools. And the victims are our children. And so in any military operations, there's a supported commander and a supporting commander. And in this battle, it's going to be the governor, the lieutenant governor, and the attorney general. That's the supporting commanders. And we, the members of Congress, will be the supporting commanders to take the political agenda out of the classroom, to take the teachers' unions out of the school boards. Ladies and gentlemen, I know what it's like to wake up one day without a country to call your own or a flag to stand under. And I'll be darned if that ever happens to us, our children, and our children's children. These are dark times, but this is when the light shines the brightest. We can do it. We, Virginia, will stand up and say enough. Enough of indoctrinating our children, enough of fighting against the parents, enough of taking the parents out of the classrooms. Enough. Enough with this liberal ideology and this wokeism. The time is now. The time is now for us to bring back the values of America. Bring it back here. Right here in Northern Virginia, we're going to fight for it. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Hung Cao. I'm the next congressman in the 10th District.